Good evening, you semen demons. How the fuck are we today?
Oh shit. This is why I love having you do these intros because it's never the same, but I still don't expect what you're saying. You know, it's the same shit every time. I never
Good
expect it.
evening, semen demons. How the fuck are we today? What a good way to start out a podcast.
Yeah, I don't remember what you said the other day, Darian. It was just as good as that. I don't remember what the hell you said.
Cocksuckers and cocksuckettes.
Oh
There
yeah, that's
goes
what it
that one.
was. Yeah,
Cocksucker. I hardly know her. Sorry.
oh jeez, here we go. Well, you
I
guys all
can't
see
help it.
her. You all know her, and we all love her. Our mama goblin Brittballs is back.
Hello. It is I.
Our mama goblin's here, and
I
we want
am.
to
I
talk
am.
about the amazing, long-lasting subathon you had.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit went on for a long time, didn't it?
Oh yeah, is it
hmm
exactly 30 days? Or was it like 30
It
days and a few
was.
hours type
It
thing?
was. It was exactly 30 days, and I guess just in case there's anybody who listens to this that doesn't know at all, that's living under a rock, doesn't know what a subathon is, um, or has no idea who I am or what I do at all. I'm a Twitch streamer. You know, I play video games on the internet. I have a fun time. Um, but I did this thing called a subathon, where every time somebody subscribed to my channel, it would add 5 minutes to a timer that I had, and I was not allowed to end stream until that timer hit 0. And because of how many people subscribed and donated during the stream, I stayed live for 30 days straight, just completely one whole month. Did not
Fuck
end
that.
stream a single time, constantly on, sleeping, eating, just 24 hours a day on screen, on camera. Um, but wait, what was even your question? I just wanted to like preface it with explaining what the subathon was in the first place.
Well, I'll ask more questions along the way. I just wanted you to just kind of let people know what a subathon was. I've told a few of the people in core, and I think I mentioned it in one podcast before. Just talk. I think it was shortly after your subathon ended. I brought it up. So there's like
Oh,
vaguely it's been brought up.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was a hell of a journey for sure. A month is a long fucking time, and you don't really realize it. I mean, after about 10 days, it got really normal. It felt like really just normal, you know. It felt like I had a friend over, and I was just like, that's literally that's the best way that I could put it. It felt super like super genuine, and I felt like I wasn't acting any way differently that I would off stream. It just felt the same. Everything felt the same.
Yeah,
That's
I
fucking
bet.
wild. 30
Yeah.
days.
30 days. Yeah. Yeah.
So was it awkward at first when you had to sleep with the stream
What was
still
that?
on?
Was it awkward at first?
Yeah.
No. Um I have slept on camera before. I will say the first time I ever slept on camera, yeah, it took me a while to fall asleep. Trying to lay down with a camera pointed at you and like trying to close your eyes even though you know that there are 140 people staring at you, 280 eyeballs staring at you. Yeah, that's kind of a weird feeling. It took me a couple hours to actually get some shut eye the first time I ever slept on stream. And that was during like a 72-hour long stream months ago.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Um,
about that one.
so when I did it this time, fucking walk in the park, didn't care. For the first 10 days of the subathon, my whole setup was in my office where it used to be. Um, and I had my bed in there with me. I had two desks. It was a very small space that I was working with, but I would just pull my second desk up to my bed, move my setup forward onto the second desk, and then just lay in bed and stream. I'd put my camera up in the top corner of my room, so it was like a top-down view of me in my bed with my whole setup. It was so fucking cozy. Oh my god, it was so nice. Um, and it was perfect for sleep streams. Like when I would sleep on stream, I would just throw on a podcast overnight, or I would queue up 7 to 10 hours of YouTube videos. Sorry, and I would just let that play. It was great. was
I think
perfect.
I joined one while you're sleeping, and I forgot what podcast it was, but they're all wearing Halloween costumes. And I was like, what the fuck did I just stumble onto? I don't even remember what it was.
I have no idea. I was asleep.
Someone had like a Superman suit, but you could tell it was like a kid's one because the cape was like 3 inches long.
Oh, I have no idea.
I joined it and I was like, what the fuck did I
Yep.
open?
I would just be like in a daze, about to fall asleep, and I'd go, all right, let's make the sleep playlist for the night. It'd be like 7 a.m. The sun would be coming up. I'd be like, all right, we're gonna make the sleep playlist now. And I would just go on my YouTube homepage, and anytime I saw something that was an hour long, I would just put it in a new playlist. I ended up I had like 25 playlists by the end of the subathon of just sleep videos.
The cat's coming.
Yeah,
the
good
cat's
shit.
coming. The cat's coming, isn't she?
Huh?
The cat's coming.
Yeah, she's been fucking with the wheel of shit.
Yeah.
She's spinning the wheel of shit right now. But from the backside. I had to turn it around because she kept trying to rip it off. You see, she's fucking biting it, man.
Oh, there it goes.
Dude, she's wild. So the wheel of shit, that's another part of the subathon that I actually almost completely forgot about after, just it ending, 2 weeks ago maybe. Not even. But I made this wheel, like every section of the wheel is like a different color, and I would spin the wheel. Every single time there was what's called a hype train. I think it's like every 3 or 4 hours on like my stream. If 3 or more people give bits or subs or something like that, it starts what's called a hype train. And it's just like this little. It just sort of gets everybody feeling jazzy about getting generous for a short period of time. It sort of adds a little bit of hype around giving to creators a little bit more instead of just like randomly giving little bits here and there. It's like everybody can pool together and make it like a cool thing. And so whenever we would get to like a level 5 100% hype train, which is like the not like it's like the peak of it. It's like as high as it goes. Yeah. Whenever we would get to that point, I would spin the wheel. And let me show you the wheel really quick, and then I will describe it because
the cat's gonna be defending it.
Girl.
The cat's gonna be like, fuck no, it's my wheel, bitch.
I know. No.
Now it's broken.
No, we're good. Alright. So it's a big wheel with some purple spaces, orange spaces, some green spaces, those are like, you land.
Uh-oh. What happened here?
What the hell's going on?
Uh-oh, I think Britt froze.
You broke it.
I didn't break it. I think the wheel broke it.
May have been the cat. When in doubt, blame the cat.
I think she froze up. She did. I know her cat's been fucking ridiculous. Yeah, she's completely offline, dude. The cat must have fucked something up. Cat must have shut off the computer or something. So, to continue a little bit, she's told me some stuff about her cat. Her cat will once in a while put on filters for her voice, and obviously she can't hear what she sounds like. So, she was telling me about that.
Hello?
Did the cat shut you off?
I have no idea what just happened. I think my internet just shit the bed. That was so weird.
Yeah, you froze off right after, I think you said purple spaces, and then it froze.
Oh, damn it. Alright, well, damn, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, I thought the cat did it, so I assumed nothing.
No, I have no idea what that was. Just a little internet shit. Internet took a little shitty. But anyway, yeah, when I would land on purple spaces, chat would decide what I got to do. If I landed on green, I would have to gift 5 subs to a random streamer. And then, orange was actually kind of funny, because I was avoiding breaking TOS the entire time.
Yep. Oh,
because,
no.
Because you're not allowed to have any sort of incentive where you drink alcohol for money, because that, it promotes, bad health and bad behavior on that front. So anytime we would land on an orange space, I would choose a random fucking person from chat, and I would go, hey Mike, hey Booms. Somebody messaged me before stream today and told me that today is your birthday. Woohoo! And then I would crack open a beer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just because it's your birthday, and only because it's your birthday, I'm choosing to drink this right now. This is just a little celebration space. Woohoo!
Yeah, sure. Happy birthday. Oh God.
Obviously, I never got in trouble for it, because it's not like I was doing it a lot either. It was like, it would be like a sip of a White Claw, and then that would be the end of it. It was just funny,
it's
more
like
than
drinking
anything.
water.
Yeah, it was just funny more than anything. And then there's two other spaces on this wheel.
I think they say fuck.
Yeah, there are two red spaces. Two small red spaces labeled fuck, and in between those two red spaces is one small yellow space. Those yellow spaces were the only breaks that I got during the subathon. I would use that for an hour-long bubble bath, and I think I got about 5 or 6 of those throughout the entire subathon. So think about 700 hours.
That's not bad.
700 hours, but only 5 or 6 breaks.
No, it's better than not landing on it at all.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I thought with your luck you'd never land on it, or you'd land on it like an hour before the stream's over. And then that's where you land on it. That's usually your luck.
Well, my luck came with the fucking red spaces, with the fuck spaces, dude. I think I landed on more red spaces than anything else during the subathon, which just was the worst. The fuck spaces, I wrote like 3 things to do for the fuck spaces. And by the first day, we had already done all 3 of them.
Nice.
So
smooth.
My mods and my close friends had to basically make more red spaces for me, so that when I landed on them, I would have to randomly choose a number, and then they would give me some awful thing that I had to do. I had to cover my hair in mayonnaise. I had to put on. Sorry, I keep coughing, by the way. I'm having really bad allergies today. I've been cleaning all day.
It's alright.
I had to put on long socks, get them soaking wet, and then wear them to the store.
Oh no.
So I was wearing like calf-high, soaking wet socks that said the word gay, 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 gay all across the side, just in like rainbow colors. It just said gay, 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 gay. And bright yellow Crocs, and I went to Best Buy dressed like that, which was fantastic. I got amazing service. They will never forget me.
Yo, I just noticed your shirt, kid. Uh-oh, she dying on stream.
I'm just coughing. But no,
just noticed the shirt, kid.
Oh yeah, the Boston shirt. But yeah, I had to do all sorts of shit. Like I had to rip apart 2 of my plushies and sew them back together with.
She's a dick.
Yeah. I don't know what that sounded like on your end.
It was mute.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, I heard nothing. I just saw you laugh, but I didn't hear you, so I'm assuming it was a mute.
Yep. Yeah, she muted me. But yeah, I had to rip the arms. I had Peppa Pig and Koopa Troopa, and I had to rip their arms and legs off and sew them on each other.
Oh, dude, that's what you're doing? I hopped in one day and saw you sewing them together. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss?
Dude, I did a good fucking job on those things. I'll be honest, I'm kind of impressed with myself. I still have them. They're like put away in my closet right now. But holy shit, I did a good job. I popped the fuck off with that Peppa Troopa and Koopa Pig.
I think when I joined in when I saw you ripping them apart. And then I left for a bit. I was like, all right, she's doing something. But I was at work. I just kept opening it. And then I saw them getting put together. I was like, what the fuck happened in a half an hour I left?
Yeah, this bitch is crazy.
I was like, man, she must either got donated a lot or she just has something fucked up she had planned. I don't know about.
Yeah. She's just letting out her frustrations, you know?
She's fucking going crazy.
She's going mad. She's losing it.
And I remember when I did join in for, I remember joining for the date with the chat.
Oh my god, yeah, that was one of the sub-goal surprises.
Yeah, that was a good one. You clean yourself up good.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, so 4 of the sub-goals that I had for the subathon were just labeled surprise. And I'll be honest, when I started my stream, I didn't even know what the surprises were gonna be.
They were a surprise for you too.
Oh, huge surprise for me. Yeah, I had no idea. And so whenever I started getting close to it, I would start thinking about it. Like, all right, what should I do? And I got the idea for the first surprise, which ended up being the greatest one. And I'm so glad that I did it early in the subathon because there were some really good clips from that that landed themselves on different platforms of the internet that other people saw, which was really really funny.
Yep.
Oh
no.
But yeah. So the first one that I did was I went on a date with chat. So I put on a really nice dress, like a really nice white dress, and like nice earrings. I did my hair, my makeup. I had 2 desks in front of me that had white and red checkered tablecloth. Bunch of candles. I bought a bouquet of flowers. And I had a couple things stashed underneath my desk because I had planned on making it a little bit more entertaining than just a date with chat. I wanted it to turn into something else.
Yeah,
So
I'm posting a picture from your Twitter of the date with chat, and it's my favorite picture from date with chat.
Yeah. Allow me to explain. So I was
packing heat.
Yeah, I was sitting there and I bought a couple different things. So it started out how I told them that I was out on a date with them, and they got to choose. I bought Fortnite and Minecraft plates. And they got to. I ran a poll in the chat, and they decided which plates they wanted. They chose Minecraft. Very good.
Of course they did.
And
Why
then
wouldn't they?
I pulled some cups out from underneath my desk. I also got some cupcakes. They got to choose a chocolate or a vanilla cupcake, and then I lit a candle on the cupcake. And then I pulled out a gun.
Hey man, you gotta be convincing. You're staying on this fucking date whether you like it or not.
Yeah, somebody in the chat was like, they were like, I don't want to be here anymore or something, or this date sucks. And I was like, oh yeah, is that what you really think? And I reached down underneath the desk and I pull out, I bought these Nerf guns and then I painted them black.
I've done that before.
so that they looked a little bit more legitimate. I kept the tip orange though, obviously, because it's illegal to paint the orange tip, but
just the tip.
Just the tip, yeah. But holy fuck, it was so good. And so I pulled out a gun on the date, and I also had like I had this little button thing next to me, this stream deck, so that I was able to swap from like sexy saxophone date music to really scary I have a gun out music really fast.
I gotcha.
And so at one point toward the end of the date, I asked the chat if they wanted water, and then I pulled out a bottle of Svedka, and I just poured like the whole thing in there. And then I went, oh, what's that over there? And I grabbed these little they were just like these little tiny plastic things. Like they came with the candles that I bought. I think they were like to mount the candles onto a cupcake or something. But either way, I just wanted something small to throw in the cup to make it look super sus, to make it look like I was spiking the drink.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, look over there. And then I just pour a handful of this shit into the cup. And that's when I was like, okay, this date's gone too far. I have to stop. This is not funny anymore.
Oh, shit.
This is not funny anymore. I gotta stop.
Note to self, don't take a drink if Brittballs
Yeah.
says, look over there. Note to self, don't take it.
I'm like, that's just not funny. I gotta reel it back. I'm gonna get in trouble for this one day.
Wait, just pulling a Bill Cosby. What's wrong with that? And now she's dying over there. Look what we did.
Now
What
it's
we
more
started.
of Cardi B in her situation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. But
Yeah,
I think
it was very funny.
my favorite goal you got, just because it was just so wholesome, was you getting the kitten.
Yeah. I think the last 3 goals were the biggest ones, and I still haven't done the biggest one yet. But
What was the last one again? I forget.
get a tattoo. I have to do a
Oh,
tattoo stream.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I still have to schedule that and everything. But
Was there, did they pick the tattoo? I forget how that one went.
No, I mean, I'm gonna get a Twitch emote. I want to get the emote Peepo Shy. I actually have it hanging up on the wall here. I've painted it before.
And you Play-Doh'd it, too.
I did. I made it out of Play-Doh yesterday on stream. But yeah, I'm gonna get the Peepo Shy tattoo. But yeah, one of the sub goals was to get this couch because it's always been a huge joke. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it here before, but it's always been a joke that I've lived here for a year and a half and I had no furniture in my living room except for one chair that didn't match any other chairs in my apartment. It was just one single chair. It was the only thing in this living room for a year and a half.
You 100% did talk about that. I remember now you said it.
Yep. So one of the biggest goals that I had was to get a couch, because I was like, once I reach that point, once we have that many subs, I will be financially stable enough to buy a couch. Like, it won't matter anymore. You know, I'm not just scraping by paycheck to paycheck every month, making sure I can pay my bills and not being able to spend it on nice things for myself. So I was able to order a couch, and then I think it was for 2,000 or 3,000 subs. I think it was 2,000 subs. I said I would adopt a cat. And during the subathon, we not only hit the goal, but I applied, got approved, and was able to drive and go adopt the kitten and then have her for a week before the subathon even ended.
Yep.
That's fucking nuts.
Insane to me. It's absolutely insane. I had to drive about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away to go get her. But oh my god, it's so worth it. She is the sweetest kitten in the entire fucking world. I clipped her nails today, and she didn't give a fuck. Oh, I could not believe it.
That's a shocker.
I've been putting off clipping her nails for days, because I'm like, oh, I don't want her to get fucking pissy with me, because I used to clip dogs' nails, and they used to get fucking pissed. And she just laid on my kitchen table and was like, yeah, dude, you can hold my paw and shit. Like, what? Huh? I couldn't fucking believe it.
I can't either. I
might
remember
change when-
my cat hated that shit.
Dude, she's so chill. Like, if she's just laying in my chair, I just pick her up. I just scoop her up. She's a liquid cat. I could put her anywhere. She doesn't
Just a
she doesn't give a
liquid
fuck. Yeah. She's only 6 months old, and when I first brought her in here, because the moments of her stepping into my apartment for the first time were captured on stream. Which is so cute. And I need to make sure I highlight that part of my stream so that it doesn't I don't lose that. I can have that forever.
Yeah, I don't even think I saw that. I think I missed it when you brought her home. I think I was at work, so I didn't get to see that part.
Yeah, but after I brought her home here, she wandered around my apartment for maybe 2 hours, just sniffed around, got used to the place, and then she was up in my lap and sleeping on me in my chair in 2 hours.
Awesome.
And then she
I couldn't believe it.
Then she realized her mom was a weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to tell one of the guys, Eli, which I think you met before on here. I told him about your bodily fluid tier list that you made, but he refused to listen to it. But
Why?
I want because he was disgusted. But I want you to list it off so everyone else could hear, because Darian will get a kick out of it.
Do I want to fucking know what this is?
Yes, you do.
So
The
this
funniest
is
fucking tier list I've ever seen.
the official bodily fluid tier list. Okay, this is everything in the world labeled as it should be. Okay.
Gross. It's funny though.
So the tier list ranges from S tier being the best, A tier, B tier, D tier, one labeled "Oh no," and then one below it labeled "Please no."
Oh Jesus.
Everybody agreed that pus was just the worst of the worst. Actually, like placenta is down here below the rest of the list in its own non-category because it's so fucking vile it didn't even make the list.
Yeah.
But pus was in the please no category. Above that in the oh no category is blood. C tier we said vomit, oil, and snot. Okay, vomit in C tier. I understand a lot of people think it's terrible, or a lot of people are like, I feel great after I vomit, So that's why we sort of shoved that one in the middle, In B tier, we have shit, earwax, and sweat. Now, I think sweat belongs in S tier. I got in a fucking argument with my chat about where sweat belongs, but it's fine. It can sit in B tier if it wants to sit in B tier. I don't care. Now, A tier is a funny little mix of milk and tears.
Oh, shit.
And then the S tier that every single person agreed on. And you know what? Every person agreed that piss, saliva, and cum were the 3 best bodily fluids to come out of a human being. Saliva was, weirdly enough, every single person agreed was S tier. Every single person said spit is awesome because you can use it in like if you're in a fight with somebody and you spit, whether it's at them or at the ground, that is some vulgar shit. Or sack. Good, you know what I'm saying? Thumbs up emoji. Everybody agreed that's
point.
Exactly, that spit was just the boss. That is the official bodily fluid tier list, and I would like to know your thoughts if you think anything deserves to be in a different category.
I'm just curious what it's based off of. Like what? Where the fuck it came from?
the humor of the bodily fluid and the functionality of the bodily fluid is what this is rated based off of. I don't know why we did this. Also,
dude, can I ask why didn't diarrhea make it on that list? Because
because
it's
then
liquid.
It's like pre-cum would also be on the list too. Then there's like a bunch of gray areas where it's like then bile, would be a little different than vomit. You know what I mean? There's like some like they're too close to what.
But shit's funny.
It is funny.
Diarrhea S tier because shit's funny. That's my argument. Shit's funny, so diarrhea's an S tier.
Yep. So now I just have this ginormous poster board that says piss, milk, and tears hanging on my wall of my living room.
I hope your mom comes over soon.
No, I'm really excited to call the maintenance man to work on to fix my garbage disposal in my sink because I know I'm gonna forget to take this poster down. I know that I will.
I'm not reminding you.
Yeah.
I'm making sure you leave that up there.
Yep.
Darian, I knew that's right up your alley for humor. That's why I knew you'd love it.
It is. I'm still curious what it's based off of because my dirty mind goes different places, and then I don't know.
I think because I had one of my friends come visit me during the Subathon, and I think we were just talking about. I don't remember. I think somebody asked if you would rather sink in the cum or cum in the sink.
What? Dude, alright, I love your chat, but sometimes they're a little ridiculous sometimes.
Oh, you don't say.
Like, what the fuck? Where the hell did that come from?
Would you rather sink in the cum or come in the sink? Just answer the question.
Hang myself.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Man. They're fucking crazy, dude. They're fucking crazy.
They're a fun time.
The chat reflects the streamer. They wouldn't be the way that they are if it wasn't for the way that I am.
That is true. But that's what makes it fun.
True.
It's fun when... I hate seeing streamers that, like, they change their whole personality when they stream, but, like, when you see them in, like, real life, you meet them, they're 10 times funnier, or they're more laid back, but on stream they're anal about stuff. I don't like people like that. Just be who you are. It's more fun.
It's hard. It's hard, especially when, like, okay, so there's a bigger creator that I'm, like, kind of friends with, who had some controversy a couple years ago. And I'm gonna do my best to, like, really dance around what I'm saying, because I would hate to, like, expose anything. But this person got, like, shit on by the whole internet, like, got canceled. And now they can't even, like, get a job in their hometown, because when they tried to get a job, one of like their old, you know, like, hate watchers, like somebody who recognized them, saw them there, told a bunch of people that she worked there, and then a bunch of people called the place where they work and said that she was sexually harassing them, and, like, just making up a bunch of shit just to get her fired.
That's fucked up.
All for something, like, that totally shouldn't have been anything. Like, it's like, you have to be so careful with your reputation on the internet, because anybody can take it away from you. You know? So I totally understand creators who have a hard time being themselves on stream, and sometimes I really wonder if that's inevitably what's going to be my downfall, is just being myself. Because I have no filter. I mean, I do have a filter, but I do say the darndest things sometimes, you know.
But your no filter isn't, like, absurd, like how some people have no filter. They have the complete negative reactions to everything. They won't try to, you know, brighten up something or try to take negatives out of situations. Yours is just brutally honest, which is always a good thing, instead of always sugarcoating and lying about stuff.
It can be a good thing, though, but for the environment that I'm in, like, it's so hard for me to talk about like, my issues with the Minecraft community. Because I have so many friends that are huge Minecraft streamers, and it's not like I hate Minecraft, and it's not like I think the entirety of the Minecraft community sucks. I just think there's a small subsect of that community that tarnishes the reputation of a lot of them. And it's just like the behavior of some of them just, I don't even know why I started with that. But it's like, it's sometimes I envy creators who are able to flip a switch and act different on stream sometimes. Like, I almost envy the creators that are able to put out content for like younger people. That's like, I wish I could do that, but also at the same time, I would fucking hate that, because it's not me. Like, good for them that they're able to do that. Good for them they're able to, you know, get their bag putting out family-friendly content, but I could fucking never. Oh my god, I could never.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Darian, you definitely
wouldn't be able to do that, for damn sure.
Yeah.
Darian, you get taken down in 30 seconds, maybe even faster. Especially when you fucking start a video. Imagine watching, like fucking Blue's Clues. What's up, you cocksuckers and cocksuckheads? Like, holy shit.
Oh my god,
Can't start. Mom, guess what word I learned today? Word of today is fuckboy.
Be like the old Call of Duty fucking...
Like Modern Warfare lobbies.
Dude, kids nowadays wouldn't last 5 seconds in one of those lobbies.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, my brain post Subathon sounds like one of those lobbies. I think I spent so much time having to not say bad things to where it made my brain just want to go fucking nutso wacko crazy. Yeah, it's loud in there. It's a loud Modern Warfare lobby in there.
I fucked your mother. Apparently, every person that played Call of Duty has fucked my mom. I guess that's what I got from playing Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Which makes sense why my mom's never home, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
Oh shit. But it's just funny how we randomly went when it comes to content creation. Like, you look at back in the day, like, you look at these bigger groups that now become smaller. Like, you had the Vanos Gaming Crew, which had a bunch of people. Now there's like a select 5 or 6 you always see, and others either got into controversy or they just left because they couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And just like the cancel culture then came over, which ruined a lot of people's careers.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I think God, the topic of cancel culture is something that I could go on about for actually days. Because I happen to be in a boat of, I want people to be able to redeem themselves, which I understand is not the common boat that, like, especially me as a streamer, I have to pretend and pander constantly to make sure that my I guess pandering is a bad word for it, because I'm not necessarily pandering, but it's like I have to conform like to what other people say sometimes, otherwise
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, like I have to pretend to care about certain things or pretend to not care about certain things, because other people will hate me or get mad at me if I don't agree or disagree with them, or whatever. Like if there's one streamer that's been canceled or something, and I'm in their chat and I still I want them to have the opportunity to redeem themselves, other people are gonna look at me and go, she's fucked up,
Yep.
So it's like I've had there's a lot of streamers that I've had some based opinions of, that I've gotten in arguments with people in my chat about, and I've just learned to kind of shut my mouth. What are you gonna do?
To be fair, though, everyone can say what they want about who they want to. It's an opinion. It doesn't. It shouldn't start an argument. Like, it just should be, oh, you don't like them? Well, I do, and this is why. And then you drop it. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't have to go back and forth with it. It's really a waste of time going back and forth over it.
I agree.
Like, I had a joking argument with you about you don't like superhero movies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love them. I had a joking argument, which I know you knew I was fucking with you, because I really don't care.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, that's just how it is. You don't like them, I love them, but I'm not going to hate you because you don't like them.
Yeah, no. People are allowed to have their own opinions. I think it's just really hard to be an individual as a creator these days, and to be your genuine self, because people will put you on a pedestal and make it seem like you're some kind of higher being and that you do no wrong. But really, at the end of the day, I think it's really easy to forget that the streamers and YouTubers that you watch on your screen are just normal fucking people with normal fucking lives, no matter how famous they are.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucked up and said some crazy shit. Like, dude, I was looking through my Snapchat memories. I saw a video of me from 7 years ago where I said some shit, like some just like shit that I don't say anymore. I was just a kid, like, just some shit from when I was a kid, It's like, people say dumb shit. Who the fuck, like, who cares? It's like, as long as people aren't still, dude, oh my god, no, I could go on about this forever. I just, it makes me so sad to see what standard creators are being held to these days, as far as not saying things a certain way, not making yourself, like, it's like,
not even just creators, just regular fucking people too.
It's like, what do you expect? We're fucking human beings, dude. What do you expect?
It's insane how much you can't do anymore because the whole
Yeah.
world is so sensitive to it. Mostly, I think it's the U.S. 'cause the rest of the world's kind of normal still, but the U.S.
Yeah.
it's like completely anal over here now. You can't
Yeah.
say certain things. It's a holiday for everything now. It's getting overboard.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Honestly, get me out of
PC
this
culture
country.
is the worst thing that's ever fucking happened, in my opinion.
What is?
Having to be like PC about
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not a
it's
fan either.
helpful. I think it's helpful in some ways, and I think it can be super polarizing no matter what. Like
Yeah.
being not politically correct can be super polarizing. Like it can be jokey and funny in some ways, and then super harmful in others. Where I think everything kind of goes like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
being
half the
like
issue is everybody takes every joke straight up their ass
Yeah.
and it fucking lands in
Yeah.
there sideways, and it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, we're gonna make this everybody fucking cry today because we're little fucking pussies.
But honestly, I feel like a lot of people agree with that secretly and are just afraid to talk about it. You know what I mean? It's like people obviously like people still find dark shitty jokes to be funny. Like
Dude, I love
I will
them.
laugh at a dark shitty joke just as much as the next person. In secrecy,
Oh, right, yeah. Like, I bet every person makes all those racist jokes. They make all these types of jokes. They all laugh with their friends, but they know you don't do that in public. They'll do it, like, at their house with friends. They won't go out, like, at a restaurant and start having all these racist black jokes out in public. I mean, I've heard them before in public, which makes me feel awkward as hell.
Oh God,
But-
no! Fuck that! Fuck
But
that.
thankfully, because I can actually turn my filter on to behave and not laugh when I need to. Thankfully, I don't laugh at them. In my head, I'm like, yeah, that was funny, but I won't laugh out loud. So I'm not gonna look like that asshole.
My ex-boyfriend literally did that. Oh my God, you literally just reminded me. Oh my God, I was mortified.
No.
We went out to dinner somewhere, and he had a couple drinks in him. And this was like
that's how it
this was like a month or so before we broke up. This was when like I just started to notice things, and I was like, this guy's
yep.
fucked. But we were sitting at dinner, and he made a joke where he slid the N-word in at the end.
Oh, jeez, nope.
And he said it like in his normal talking voice at a really nice restaurant.
Oh, no.
And there was literally a table with a couple sitting right fucking behind us, and I could see them, and I could see the reaction on their faces, and they could hear what he said. And so I leaned forward, and I was like, why the fuck did you just say that? First of all, why are you saying that? Second of all, so loudly. Oh my God, get it together. Like, holy shit.
Man, that's awful.
Like, oh my God, it totally, I forgot that happened. I suppressed that memory.
I don't blame you.
God.
That's fucking...
I was so mortified that I was just like, I just want to forget that happened. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, people say some fuck shit. But it's like, yeah, like yes.
like me personally, for example, Mikey knows this. I don't have a filter, and I especially don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of me.
Yeah.
Because what you think of me is not going to change me.
Mm.
But with like the cancel culture and everybody that has to be PC, like you guys are just saying that everybody's like that at their house.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden, it's a big fucking issue when one person gets mad and everybody has to follow the crowd. Oh, we fucking hate that. We can't do that. 10 minutes later, they're saying the same shit.
It's all what's the phrase? Virtue signaling. It's all people wanting to make it look like they care about other people, or care about not making shitty jokes about other people, when really at the end of the day we get one fucking life here. Shitty shit happens to everybody, and if you can't laugh about it every once in a while, you're not living. Like, I feel bad for you if you can't just laugh at life every once in a while. Just laugh at the shitty shit sometimes. That's
agree.
okay,
Yep.
What makes life.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like, Darian knows me well, and I can go very easily back and forth from the nicest guy you ever meet to the biggest asshole you ever meet. I can easily switch back and forth. It's like two different people. If you see me angry, I'm not the same. I'm probably not what you ever could picture as me angry. when you see me angry, it's rare because I do hold it in until I'm at my boiling point, and that's why it's such a different change of who I am, because I go full rage. I don't like just blow off like a little yell. It's like I'm full out, like I'm screaming, my face is red, angry when it happens. But it's because I try to keep everything civil. I try to keep it calm. But if you're gonna keep on being a dick, then I'm like, all right, so I know what I have to do now. I gotta be more of an asshole than you, and I'm gonna fucking trample over you with my words. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the same way you are. I've always used this example as a good example. Over at the place we used to have fires in Stoughton, well, you don't know it, but Mikey knows the area.
Yep.
We try to keep things calm, cool, collected, and civil. We don't want any fights. We don't want any bullshit. There's always that one kid that ruins it.
Yep.
I've always been like the dad of the group back when I hung out over there. So one night, some kid starts bullshit, pulls out a knife, tries to stab somebody. It was just fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Somebody gets him to the ground. I pick him up like a little boy by the back of his drawers, and I just throw him. And everyone just sits there like, what the fuck? And then it's an all-out brawl. I'm picking people up, throwing them over the fire, throwing them in the fucking woods. I lost my cool at that point.
I would pay money to just see a man pick people up and toss them into the woods.
Oh, dude, Derry and I together, we're like bouncers at a club.
Like my buddy Drake brings a story up all the time, and I barely remember it because I kind of like blacked out at that point. He's like, he says to me all the time, he's like, I was like 250 pounds and you picked me up like a fucking child.
Dude, that's scary. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever had like a blinding rage moment. I think I smoked way too much pot to have blinding rage moments.
Like I remember most of it, and then some parts I'm just like, did that really happen?
See, I've gotten
like probably 10 seconds I don't remember of it.
I've gotten so mad, but I think my memory is just that intact all the time. I could never forget anything of what I've done. In any of those situations.
I get reminded of. I had a beer in one hand while I was doing this.
We got on this topic because we're talking about how people can change from like who they are and stuff from stream, and this kind of just went over to real life instead of just stream talk.
Yeah, and like I
figure it's a good example.
I would be happy to talk more about this topic when we're not recording it, because even still, when I know I'm being recorded, talking about the subject, I still do not say everything that I want to say because I'm forced to put on a filter.
That's fine. We can talk about it after. It's okay.
Yeah, happily. It's like I know most people, in general, it's like okay, the average person, like I would say, not a younger person. Like I think younger people sort of expect their creators and their peers to be more prim and proper and perfect and shit. And so when Minecraft creators get canceled, their entire career burns to flames because they have young audiences.
Yep.
I think for someone like myself, if something were to come out and someone were to go, there's this tweet from you from 7 years ago where you said a word that you can't say, where you called somebody the R word or something. I don't think my audience would give a fuck.
I wouldn't. I use every other fucking word sometimes.
Yeah. No, yeah, like I genuinely, my audience is primarily 18 to 25 years old. Or no, it's I think the biggest range is in the 23 to 26 range, somewhere around there.
I would say I'm almost out of range if you're at 25.
Huh?
I'm almost out of that range if you said 25.
Yeah, 23 to 26 is like the yeah.
Fucking guy's getting old.
The old man in the group.
Yeah, I'm the old man.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm going on 26 in 2 weeks.
You're not. You're not old. What the fuck?
Compared to you two, yeah.
Dude, the last guy I dated
Mikey,
was
you're a fucking year and a half
31.
older than me. Shut up.
Yeah, you're not old. You're not old. You're not old until you're 40. And even then, if you
No,
if you manage to still look good when you're 40, you're not old. You know what I'm saying?
I always look good.
My
Well,
man. Let's
Like
go.
me, for example, I'm 24 and I got the knees of a 45-year-old.
Fair.
Hey, me too.
Hmm.
But dude, it's the
Guess
line
what
of
I get
work
for
we're in.
beating the
That's
fuck out of
why.
myself.
You got working man knees.
The line of work don't help.
Yeah.
Well, I used to race BMX,
Oh.
and I did freestyle.
Oh.
Ridden quads and dirt bikes my whole life, taken plenty of falls.
Yeah.
Half torn ACL, plenty of scar tissue.
Yeah. So you have no knees.
It
that's
hurts
called-
to walk.
That's called only the good stuff. That's what that's called. Only the good stuff.
Only the good stuff.
Dude,
Who
my
needs
knees,
cartilage
my
anyways?
knee would be perfect if I never got my sprained MCL playing football. My legs would be perfect.
Mm.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, you know it. So since we're now in a giggly mood, I think it's time for some Mad Libs, Britt.
Oh fuck yeah. Ooh,
So-
can I go pee first?
Yeah, of course. I'm just going to explain to everyone again how Mad Libs works. So, I'll have a paragraph or a phrase, depending on which page I pick. And, Britt, can you hear me? You got your headphones still? Maybe not. So, I got Star Wars this week. This is the one I picked. And, so we got a phrase here. We got to fill in the blanks with nouns, verbs, adjectives, all the shit we learned in school that we probably don't remember. But somehow I remember all of it. Don't know why, I just do. And we've done this with most of our group so far. Darian, I know I've done it with you, right? I've done Mad Libs with you.
Sir. Oh, yeah.
I did with Soars, I believe. I had Eli
he was
do
a-
one. I did it with one more person. No, maybe not. I don't think so. But yeah, so we're going to do that. I try to sprinkle it in here and there once we get someone, I shouldn't say new. We've had Britt before. She's not really new around here. But whenever I have someone back on that hasn't been on a while since I started this, I try to throw it in. Give us something new to do so we're not always doing the same old thing. Get a few laughs out of it. We've had a few funny ones. And yeah, that's the hope that we got here. Try to see if we can get another funny one added. If I make some that are funny enough, I will rip the page out and I'll fucking keep it. I'll keep it forever. So far, sorry Eli, you've had the least funniest one so far. And I think Soars had the best one so far, I think.
Alright. I'm ready for Mad Libs. And yes, I could hear you.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if I saw you
Speaking
take
of
your
weird.
headphones off or not, so I wasn't sure.
And I know what nouns and adjectives and adverbs are, alright? I'm a smart streamer. I still got my brain. I know what a proper noun is, you know?
I only
The
say
only
it because the
English
people...
was the only class I was good at. It was the only one.
That's the class I was worst at. But yeah, I remember this stuff still. I was awesome at math, and gym class. That was it. And lunch. I was pretty solid at lunch.
Any science, history, geography, math wasn't my thing. Art, though, all about it.
Well,
English,
I can
cool.
tell in the background 'cause you got 3 paintings there. 4,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Did you
And
paint them?
there's 2 more in the kitchen. Yeah, I painted all those. Oh yeah, I forgot there's another one over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did them all on stream, right?
Mhm.
Because I remember seeing,
yeah.
I think the yellow one I saw you do.
Yeah.
Because I know you did
Yeah,
the
that's
shy
cool.
one as Play-Doh. Was that yesterday?
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw you do that, which I knew that painting existed, but I didn't see you do that one. All
Good
right.
shit. Yeah, I also made this spoon out of Play-Doh too, and I put it in the oven, so now I just have a Play-Doh spoon that's nice and hard.
Nice. Oh yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
A hard spoon. Oh my god, I'm rock hard right now.
Uh-oh. Hey!
Hey, here's my face.
Let's go.
I love that face. All right, so we're gonna get into this. All right, Britt, are you ready?
I have never been more ready in my entire life.
I think that's a lie, but okay. We got noun first.
Let me get strip club.
All right. The worst part of this for me is Darian knows already because I can see what I'm filling in. I start laughing while I'm writing it because I can read the sentence as I'm going, and I start giggling and I forget what word you told me to put because I start laughing. Like this first sentence already is my favorite sentence I've ever seen in my
Don't
life.
tell me. Don't tell me.
I'm not, but
I don't know.
you
Yeah.
won't. I read the whole thing when it's done, but I just
Okay,
see.
good.
I see the whole thing before you guys do, and it's a good time for me. At the same time, frustrating because I can't tell you guys how funny it is yet. Now an adjective.
Stuffy.
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 How about a verb? I love how every time I've done this, everyone thinks when I say verb, and it makes me wonder what you guys are thinking. Because it's always been verbs. Everyone sits and thinks.
Masturbating.
That's why I think everyone stops because they think of something like that. Oh, I spelled that. I spelled that wrong. Whoops. Oh, whatever. I'm not getting
Who
graded.
cares? Yeah.
I've spelt something wrong so bad I didn't remember what I wrote down.
It's UR, not ER.
Oh, no, I wasn't
My
there.
biggest complaint on Reddit.
No, I just forgot a letter, but I know what it says. Brett, I'm gonna need 2 adjectives.
2 adjectives. Let me get pink and buttery.
Pink and buttery. All right.
See where your mind is right now.
Well, after those 2
One of mine is
adjectives,
butters.
the next one is a verb.
It's like me playing bowling. It's mine's just in a permanent gutter. Once it gets in, it never comes out.
A verb. mm.
Uh-oh.
Giggling.
Giggling. All right.
I can
2
see it in your face.
nouns.
You're not trying to make it totally dirty.
2 nouns.
It's funny when it's dirty, though. That's why Soars was so funny. His was filthy.
2 nouns. Let me get a flagpole and why? The first thing that came to my mind was, can I get a bathtub with a toaster in it?
What? Am I right in that whole thing? I don't think
no,
that classifies as a noun.
Just say toaster. Say
Bathtub
toaster.
and toaster. Those are nouns.
Well, she already said flagpole.
Yeah, a flagpole and a toaster.
All right, we're gonna need a verb next.
Well, does it say does it say if the verb has to end with a like an ing or
It will when it needs one. This one does not require one.
okay. Cry.
I need an adjective.
Here I sit while I cry while I play with my little French fry.
Sounds like a casual Tuesday.
It sounds like every time Darian and I hang out.
Or casual Friday at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, sounds about right. What's next?
You got an adjective.
What?
Adjective?
Adjective. Okay. Moldy.
Moldy.
Yeah.
Now we have a verb ending in ing.
Ah. Gyrating.
Gyrating.
Okay.
And that is it.
All right. Let's
So,
get it.
This one is called The
If that's
World
the case, keep her
According
outside.
to Yoda, Part 1.
If that's the case, keep her outside. Sorry, guys.
You're
Yep.
good.
So, The World According to Yoda, Part 1. Oh, this. Alright. The first sentence is a doozy. My strip club is the Force.
Oh, yeah.
And a stuffy ally it is. Life creates it, makes it masturbating. Its energy surrounds us and it blinds us. Pink beings we are. The buttery side clouds everything. Impossible to giggling the future is. The fear of is a flagpole. Is a flagpole to the dark side. Attachment leads to jealousy. The toaster of greed, that is. Train yourself to let go of everything you feared to cry. Fear is the path to the moldy side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. And hate leads to gyrating. That is The World According to Yoda, Part 1.
Okay, can I just have that last part again? I want to tweet that.
Yeah, you let me know when you're ready and I'll read it again.
Holy fuck, yeah, hold on. Let me just open up Twitter.
Yep,
Like,
you got
fear
it.
leads to something, something leads to something. Okay, yeah, give me that part.
Fear is the path to the moldy side.
Okay.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to gyrating.
I'm gonna see that and be like, what the fuck is that?
I'm retweeting it. My favorite one is still the first sentence. My strip club is the Force. I love that sentence. Oh shit. My strip club is the
Interesting
Force.
opening to your freaky 50 Shades of Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. I know Yoda was so damn kinky all the time.
All right. I just tweeted it on my.
And I just retweeted it. Everyone's got no idea what the fuck is going on, and I can't wait for them to find out. But they won't find out till December 4th, because that's when this comes out.
Oh, that's so funny.
We are so
my
ahead of
God.
schedule with these podcasts. It's fantastic.
That's amazing. Good for you.
And while we're at it, I'll just real quick add in for everyone that's new listening, whether you listen to us on Amazon Music or you're still old school and started with Spotify with us, we are now pretty much in every single streaming platform you could think of. It's awesome. It took forever. And getting onto Amazon Music was a huge deal. It was, I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday because Darren and I were doing the podcast Wednesday. I set up for it. It said it'll take 24 hours to approve. Like 5 minutes later, we got approved.
Damn.
Yeah, they threw us right on Amazon Music. All of our episodes are on there, and it's pretty damn cool. I got an email from another site I never heard of before called Reason.fm. Never heard of them, but they reached out to me confirming of, like, I own the Inner Core podcast. So they must have somehow found it and put it on their servers and whatever they do, podcasts on the apps or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, they reached out to me, gave me a code so I can claim it, and so no one else can steal it as is. We're on about, I think, 12 different platforms now, including YouTube.
Wow.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's
and
nuts.
we've been growing fast lately. I've been showing the Discord often. We are now at over 16,000 views on YouTube.
Wow.
Oh shit.
And we average 1,000 views a day right now.
Wow.
It's
Holy
absolutely.
shit.
I don't know what we did or what I did. I don't know. But it's whatever we're doing is working. It's been a hell of a ride. It's great. I got these awesome people with me. This community I built with all my awesome friends and friends I met through the internet, like Britt here.
The old interwebs.
Yup. Good
Well, I
shit.
must say, it's nice to finally meet you, even though you're in fucking Wisconsin, if I remember correctly. I listened
Hell
to your
yeah.
podcast on the way home.
Hell yeah.
Not
Nice to
much
meet
of a
you as well.
Canadian
Yeah.
accent on you.
No, I've only lived here for 2 years, or maybe 3 at this point. Yeah.
Dude, I
That's
tell
funny.
people still that you're in Ohio because that's what you used to always say. So I always got so used to saying it.
Dude, that shit is still so funny to me. I didn't want to tell people that I lived in Wisconsin because I was just so paranoid about people finding where I lived. So I would just go, oh yeah, I live in Ohio. But then I would tell people, oh yeah, I'll be live at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I didn't know for like 9
Ohio
months
is
that
not
Ohio
Central Standard
is
Time.
not Central Standard. Nobody ever corrected me. Nobody once, it never crossed anyone's mind. Not a single time. Until one day on stream, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I live in Wisconsin. And they were like, yeah, we were confused always about the Central Standard part, but we just kind of let that slide. Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm just so used to it because I used to always tell people, like in chat, if they said, Brett, where you live? And you didn't answer, I'd always respond, Ohio. So I got so used to it, I tell everyone that's where you're from. And I know you're not,
Yep.
but yet that's just a habit I have still. Like, I think I was telling you, Darian, I think it was Wednesday we talked about, I was letting you know she was coming on. I was like, yeah, she lives in Ohio. I'm just so used to saying it.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as you
God,
said
that's funny.
Wisconsin, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh,
I was
that's
like, whoops.
hilarious.
And
Dude,
it's
'cause-
funny, on the episode, I think it was 17 that I listened to,
Yep.
y'all were talking about accents and everything, and how Mikey has a wicked Boston accent.
The fuck
Yep.
you talking about?
And everyone tells me, like, I feel like I used to, and I don't know, barely know what the fuck I sound like anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, no, you sound like you are very far from Boston. I'm
Yeah,
like, what?
you don't really
Yeah, you
have
don't
a
have one.
Boston accent, no.
Yeah, I don't have
Well-
one either.
Like, my girlfriend's sister's boyfriend, he's from Jersey. He's got, like, that South Jersey
Ugh,
accent. Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly.
Gotcha.
No, it's a southern draw. And then my sister's out in Indiana. I talk to her all the time, or used to. And I've just picked up, like, subtle hints over that over the years.
Yeah.
And whenever like, my girlfriend's family comes up, they're from North Carolina, I pick it up and it doesn't leave.
Yeah.
So pretty much your accent is North America. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything. I'm a
Yeah.
mutt.
Yep. Dude, it's just like my ancestry. I'm fucking everything.
I wish I had, like, a wicked southern draw.
Right?
I think
Like, I
that would
wish
be
I had a
fucking
cool
awesome.
accent, you know?
Like,
That'd be sick.
Mikey was saying how everyone tells him to park the car in Harvard Yard.
Yeah.
And just because I'm from Boston, everyone tells me to do that. I'm like, well, first off, you can't park in Harvard Yard. And, as you can just tell, I don't.
Yeah.
I say my R's.
First of all, you can't park in the Harvard Yard.
You can't. It's against the law. It's fucking illegal.
It's
Is
true.
it actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, if I remember
What the
correctly.
fuck?
At least it
So
used to be,
weird.
unless it changed. But
Yeah, it used to be.
as far as I know, it's still the same.
Hmm.
All I know is that's my favorite thing to do because I know how strong my accent is when I don't use it, and everyone gets so disappointed when I purposely don't use it. My favorite
Yeah.
part is just hearing how disappointed everyone is. Cause I'm like, haha.
I have a
Fuckers.
friend. I have a really good friend. His name is Charisma, and I talk to him in Discord all the time. And when he first joined Discord with me, he sort of like masked his accent a little bit. I didn't even realize that he had a Boston accent until I was hanging out with him for like an hour or two, and then all of a sudden a word slipped out, and I was like, "Where did that just come from?" I was like, why did you just say it like that? And he was like, oh yeah, by the way, you know, yeah, I've kind of just been masking my accent this entire time, because it can be.
Hold the fucking front door. You just said, "Oh yeah, by the way."
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way.
Oh yeah,
no,
by the way.
my default accent, for
everything.
whatever reason, is like a Minnesota Canadian accent. Like,
I
oh
love
yeah,
it. It's
there,
one of
friend.
my favorite accents.
How you doing
Hilarious.
there, bud? Oh hey there.
How you doing
friend,
there,
how
bud?
are ya?
What's going
How
on,
are
eh?
ya?
I will tell you, I'm still very disappointed in your Boston accent that you do because it's more New York than Boston.
It's super Jersey. Yeah, it's
So
not very.
disappointing.
Yeah, it's not very
I've even
good.
sent you memes on how to say the words right.
Dude, I spent an hour watching YouTube videos one time, about how to speak with a Boston accent, and I still just pulled Jersey out of it. I don't know how I did it.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
Come on, kid.
don't know what I did. I don't know what I did.
Hysterical.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it's funny. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Jersey,
yeah.
but
Nope.
the difference
Well, yeah,
between
once.
the difference between Northern Jersey and Southern Jersey is Northern Jersey is fucking New York, and then Southern Jersey is Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no fucking in between. It's north and south, and then that's it.
Yep.
It's fucking hysterical to me
Yeah.
because everybody makes fun of New Jersey accents, and I'm like, well, at least everybody I know lives in South Jersey.
Yeah.
The accents are just even like now in Mass. I notice all the time. There's so many different accents up here. I feel like every other day I hear a new accent. I'm like, I don't fucking remember that being up here. What was? I gotta write that one down. What was that accent?
Yeah.
What was
What the
that?
fuck did you just say to me, you little shit?
I'm like, hey,
Like I work with a ton of different ethnicities. We got everything from Irish guys to one of the guys I work with is from St. Kitts. So you got
Yeah.
like a heavy Jamaican accent, and then you got old school fucking Irish, which is actually what the Boston accent is based off of.
Irish accents. Okay, no, Scottish accents are my
Yes.
favorite. They are my. Oh my god, I need a Scottish friend in my life. I need a Scottish friend in my life to yell at me and call me
yell at me.
horrible things in their beautiful accent. You know, that's all I need in life.
It's that degradation king coming out.
Yeah, yeah. I should just keep it to myself.
I
love
deliver to an Irish guy once in a while, and every time I see him, I tell him to call me a fucking cunt so I can hear him say it. It's my favorite thing to listen to. Every
Yep.
time he says it, I start dying laughing.
So good.
Imagine having a Scottish guy calling you a freaky little slut.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I want to see what we're at for time, because I think we're getting close to that time.
Cool.
We are getting pretty close to that time. Any final thoughts for either of you before we wrap it up today?
I have a question.
What's up?
Have either of you in your adult life shit your pants?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, that's
Have
fair.
you?
No, I'm kidding.
No, I haven't.
I almost
I've-
did yesterday. I'll admit that.
I feel the need to always ask because I am waiting for the day that somebody goes, yeah, you know what? That's funny that you ask because it just happened to me and I wasn't gonna tell anybody about it. You know.
Well, today's your lucky day.
You're
Oh
lying.
no, nuh-uh,
You're lying.
no way.
No, at least this happens at least to me. When I take antibiotics, I get liquid diarrhea, and you like shit you can't control literally.
No.
No.
Yeah, so I had athlete's foot, and somehow got a blood infection from that. It's
Ugh.
happened like twice in my life,
Oh
Terrible.
no.
and I was on my way to work, and I shit my fucking pants.
No. Oh no.
And I called my boss. I'm like, hey, got a little fucking problem here. He's like,
Hey man,
"What's up?"
my
I'm like,
car's leaking
pulled
some
over in
weird
fucking
shit.
cemetery at the moment. He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm throwing my drawers in the woods. Fuck you mean? I shit my pants. I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, dude, oh my, at least you weren't at work yet. Like, at least you were in your
Dude,
car.
I'm disappointed that you weren't at work yet.
No!
That'll be the story 10 times
Dude,
funnier. Dude, this
you know-
this
This
time
is
at work I
company
shit
full
my
of public
pants.
embarrassment.
Dude, you have no idea. Now I never have to ask that question again. Like, it's finally, for months I've been doing this as my opening question. I was on a show yesterday where I met 10 streamers that I've never met before. We were sitting, there was a moment of silence where I went, hey, I got a question for everybody in here.
Is that why you asked that question?
Yeah.
Did you just trying to get yes for an answer finally?
I think I've sacrificed every first impression for the last 6 months because I've been asking people if they've shit themselves.
First impression.
Oh, man.
Well, here's my first impression. You're welcome.
Yeah, I can easily say I have not, but I was close yesterday. Very
Oh,
close. It was like
that is so
fucking...
funny.
the checkered
I
flag
will
was
admit,
coming.
It
Oh, that's
wasn't like a
funny.
lot. It was only a little bit.
Yeah.
But you still did.
Thankfully, I managed to fucking stop myself before the volcano erupted. Still, it was. I'm not even embarrassed by it. It was one of the fucking funniest mornings of my
Oh
life.
yeah, dude. That's the thing is, like, I wouldn't ask if I was gonna sit here and be like, "Oh my god, lol, you shit your pants." It's like, that's a totally. I feel like it would happen more often than people admit to it. So it's like, if somebody's admitting to me that they've shit their pants, I off the bat I already know that I'm gonna like that person because they're honest, even when I ask them if they've shit themselves. Like that is perfect. There's so many things that go into you answering that question.
I did once.
Thank you.
I did
Thank you
once
for
about
shitting
like
yourself.
five years ago, but it wasn't recently.
Yeah, this
You shit
was 6
yourself
years
5
ago
years
when I
ago?
first started my job.
Yeah,
Damn.
I had food poisoning. It was real bad. I'd put it this way: it was the worst way to wake up.
Oh my god.
I
would
I was
imagine.
sleeping, and I woke up, and I went, shit.
Shit.
Yeah, it was
That
bad.
I'd be a little fucked up from if I shit in my own bed.
Luckily, it was like how you said. I woke up for like a slight second, thought it was gas. It was more than gas. I found out the hard way, but yet because I was laying in bed, I was able to like just be, oh, and stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Well,
it. That's the last
since
time
we're
I
on-
did.
Since we're on the topic of your fun fluids,
Oh no.
I already asked if you shit your pants. Have you ever pissed your pants as a grown adult?
Technically
No.
I have. Technically I have. There was one night, a couple months ago, I used to drink at my apartment a lot. Like, I would get on Discord and hang out with my friends, and we would all just drink and hang
Get
out.
drunk?
Yeah. But we used to get like drunk a lot.
Let's get
And
wasted.
so there was one night
White
where
bitch wasted.
yeah, there was one night where I got just pissed drunk, like hammered, just wasted, on a Wednesday during the network.
Oh,
Well, it
man.
was like I was drinking during the network, and then I was in Discord with my friends after, and they were all already drunk when I joined, so it was like we were all just fucked. And I got up to go to the bathroom, and pulled my pants down, took a piss, and then when I went to like get up, I realized that I only pulled my pants down and I didn't pull my underwear down, and I basically just
Shut the
pissed.
fuck up.
Not kidding. This is not a joke. I was so hammered. I was so hammered.
Man,
And
why is my
thankfully-
underwear so wet?
Yeah, thankfully I was in the comfort of my own home. You know, like it's not like I was in a public setting or anything. But I was like, I remember laughing so fucking hard because I was like, no shot. I just accidentally pissed myself. There's no way. There is no way. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
I nearly like lately I've been laughing so hard that I've nearly pissed myself a lot. Like I will physically say out loud, holy fuck, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna piss myself. Like every time.
Retort to that. I don't even know what to say.
I don't either.
Yep.
I mean, there was another time at work I had food poisoning. I mean, I think I got bowel issues to begin with, but I had, regardless, had food poisoning at the time. I'm sitting there, I'm getting the bubble guts, and we're working. I'm like, I'll make it till we're done. I'll make it till we're done. And then I work on the railroad, by the way. We put in the last tie, and I dropped everything in my hands. I said, I'm going to shit myself. I'm like, and I fucking ran as fast as I could to the bathroom. It's the closest I have ever come, besides actually shitting my pants that time, to
Yeah.
shitting my pants. I was dropping my drawers, and it was just, yep, everything just erupted.
Oh,
It was horrible, really.
yeah. It sounds awful. It sounds awful.
Dude, I almost shit my
I
pants
now
yesterday in
understand how
traffic
people
from
get like shit.
Boston, bro. That's rough.
Well, thankfully we were at the headquarters. We were working right outside of it. But
Oh,
now I
you're
do
lucky.
understand how people get shit on like the ceilings of bathroom gas stations, gas station bathrooms.
You get it now?
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. You've seen
Not
the light.
At bathroom gas
Yeah, not that I would
stations.
ever aim my ass at the ceiling.
Oh, you don't aim your ass at the ceiling in gas station bathrooms?
Dude, face down, ass up. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's gas station courtesy. Like that's etiquette. What are you fucking talking about? You don't put your forehead on the floor when
On
you
that
take your shit.
that
in a
amazingly
gas
disgusting
station.
floor.
Well, it brings me back to the memory of seeing Jackass 3D in theaters with my mother. She had the bright idea of, let's go see Jackass 3D in theaters.
Mm.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
Nah.
The fucking, I think it was one of the beginning scenes is where, what the fuck is Chris's last name? I forget his last name, but he's got the ass volcano.
No.
He's flipped upside down and he takes a shit
Yep.
through a fucking volcano.
Yep. I remember the ass volcano.
So fucking
I'm
funny.
like, that's,
That shit was.
he got some air off
disgusting.
of it.
He got. Oh, I don't want to think about it. I haven't thought about that in years. I cannot believe I just remembered that so vividly. Oh dear God.
I can still see it. It's a green volcano
Yep. There was a
with
train.
trees in the background. I think there's a train on it too. Yeah, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember the
I
train.
don't know what just brought that into my fucking head, but
I don't know what
here we
to
are.
Before we keep straying away, let's wrap up before we start talking about ass volcanoes again.
Yeah.
Once again, it was great for everyone listening to us and our ass volcanoes and shitting and peeing ourselves stories.
Yeah.
And,
If you guys have shit yourself recently, rate this podcast 5 out of 5 stars.
Or piss yourself. Either one.
and
Yeah.
if you
Rate
haven't,
for that.
still rate it 5 stars because you should.
Yeah.
And once again, thanks Darian for hopping on here. It's
My
always a
pleasure.
pleasure having you. And Britt, thanks again for
All right.
coming back.
Hey, always happy to be here. Anytime, anytime.
You want to give yourself any shout outs for your social medias or anything besides your Twitch?
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/Brittballs. I kind of just go live whenever I feel like it. I'm sure I'll be in a more regular schedule soon, but you never know. You never know. It's all up in the air. But whenever I do go live, it is a ton of fun and it feels very genuine, and I'm a big fan. So I think you guys should come hang out if you need a little something to do. If you're awake at degenerate hours and you want to watch somebody blow some shit up in GTA, perhaps I'll be there.
All right. And you'll most likely see me in the chat because I'm usually there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another
true.
reason to go because I will be there. 9 times out of 10, I'm there. Whether it's 30 seconds or for 30 minutes, I'm always there at some point.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed that, and stay frosty out there. And I won't tell you what the whole
Oh my goodness.
thing's about.
Sorry. I just spilled coffee all over my desk.
Oh no.
No.
Great start.
Absolutely no. Don't drink the coffee.
Oh, we're on fire today.
Oh my god, that was so much coffee. Oh my coffee.
Oh, I'm leaving that for the end clip. I'm saving that. Post clip of Britt spilling her coffee.
My coffee.
Darian, you there, bud? I see you joined in.
I'm here.
All right, there you are.
Hello.
Fucking have to sleep. Hello.
Look at this mess. Hold on.
Oh,
Just
no, you're
spill my
showing the
life on
mess.
your desk.
Coffee. Oh, my. It's a good amount of coffee on the desk.
I think there's a little coffee on my desk. I don't know. The full ice cubes. Oh, honey.
Damn cat.
Honey, get away. Honey, stop.
You damn cat.
Back it up. Put it in reverse, Terry.
That's it. Outside. Bad cat. Outside.
Outside. She's literally trying to lick the coffee off my desk.
Dude, she's just learning from you, man.